An existential crisis is a moment or a season when a person deeply questions the fundamental aspects of their life. Purpose, values, identity, morality, desires. More often than not, it strikes after a devastating experience or a realization so heavy, it makes existence itself feel unbearable. Many act out to cope, the cliché of a middle-aged man buying a red sports car, or a woman dressing up to reclaim youth and attention. I was fortunate to face my existential crisis at just 20 years old. I was heartbroken. After losing a relationship I believed was destined for marriage, I gave everything I had, and yet, she left. Was I not enough? Were the past 2.5 years a lie? Who was I, if I couldn't even maintain a relationship? That was when I realized none of what made me me was truly mine. I was a soldier in a military of a nation. For the first time in my life, I realized that I didn't know what any of that was. So how could I know who I was? What did any of it had to do with me? I never felt anything towards any of it apart from a slight disdain that I was too shy to even hint at expressing. I began tearing down my identity piece by piece, searching for the most basic aspect of myself. That's when I came across Alan Watts and his simple, devastating question, what do we mean when we say I? To that I answered, I am a singular point of awareness. Later I came to see, I am a manifestation of the all. A singularity with self-consciousness, nothing more and nothing less than a particle of existence. If I exist as the world exists, and the world is governed by laws, then what are the laws that govern the self? From Buddhism to Taoism, from Kabbalah to the ancient mysteries, from psychology and the bicameral mind, to Jung's depth psychology, to Viktor Frankl's search for meaning. I devoted myself to self-knowledge, even as my peers raced ahead in life. It was humiliating. It was painful. But two works reminded me why it mattered: Orwell's 1984 and Truthstream Media's documentary, The Minds of Men. Over the years I refined my philosophy. I now call it cosmic humanism. At first I wrote for the sake of my future children, to give them a foundation of knowledge, for them to live a life they truly choose. Now, I open it up to you. Thank you for listening.